after that epic battle and that epic fight, I had to know what happened next. I read the mangas and I said, well, why not share what I read with you guys? Let's get it. Opening, Jinwoo's victory over the Ant King. With the final strike, the battle is over. The Ant King's massive body collapses, signaling Jinwoo's victory. The system confirms it. You have defeated the enemy. Level up. Not once, but twice.
Must have scored a lot of bonus points.
A voice cuts through the silence. Mr. Sung. Ji-hoon turns, eyes widening as he sees Cha Hae-In's lifeless body. She's pale, barely breathing. Ji-hoon's desperate search for a solution. Shadow exchange? No, it's still on cooldown. Flying her out on Casio? Too dangerous. You might die mid-flight. There has to be another way. He turns towards the camera operator. Turn it off. The man hesitates. Ji-woon's voice drops, dark and commanding. Hurry up. If you don't shut it off, I'll smash it into pieces. The camera flickers off. Now, there's nothing stopping him. Setting the shadows to find a deceased, Byung-Gu's corpse. His corpse is still intact. It's risky, but it's the only way. Jinwoo approaches the fallen healer. His shadow looms over the lifeless body. Then, the system prompt appears. Shadow extraction may be used on this target. Jinwoo exhales. He extends his hand. The dark aura is surrounding him. His voice is firm.
Arise.
It doesn't work at first, because Byung-Gu might be rejecting this, because he might think it's immoral. But Jinwoo doesn't give up, and summons Byung-Gu again.
Arise.
Then the other hunters realize that Jinwoo has the power to command the dead. This man is gonna be super powerful now. If he gets a healer on his team, it's a wrap. At this point, who could beat him? The moment Byung-Gu's shadow fully manifests, without any hesitation, he goes over Cha Hae-In's body and proceeds to heal her. All around, the remaining hunters stare in disbelief. They've already been stunned by Jinwoo's overwhelming power, but this is something else. Not only he can slay S-rank monsters single-handedly, he can also control the dead. Baek then proceeds to confront Jinwoo about how Byung-Gu doesn't like violence, and even though he understands he could be useful to Jinwoo in future battles, he knows deep down this is not something that he wanted. Jinwoo, what it seemed in a moment he was going to put Baek in his place, because this is the second time Baek put his hand on his shoulder. He then gives a warm smile and tells him that he agrees with Baek. Jinwoo taps Byung-Gu and terminates the extraction, letting him rest in peace. On the outside, the hunters come out and ready for departure. But Jinwoo is volunteering to stay behind. He knows that he needs to get the rest of the ants exterminated. Jinwoo calls upon Cassel and heads up. The relentless rain mirrored the turmoil within. The four figures stood in the back of the ship, blonde hair plastered to their foreheads, eyes reflecting the mix of exhaustion. They had witnessed power beyond comprehension, and now, burdened with the weight of revelation, they prepared to relay the unimaginable to those awaiting answers. Words couldn't even comprehend the monster he witnessed, and was stressed that the king ant killed Mr. Gato, thinking that this would be the demise of humanity. But gets interrupted by the fellow gentleman, and told him to stop worrying about the Jeju Island raid because it's already ended, thanks to Jin-Woo. Back to Jinwoo. You can clearly see he's cleaning house and killing the remaining ants. He gets experience points for just destroying ants that haven't even hatched. Opening up his inventory, he forgot he has this kick-ass lightning blue sword and decided to give it a whirl. I love how he has in his inventory this blue lightning sword that looks badass, by the way. And he was just like, oh, I'll just give it a whirl. Just give it a whirl. Meanwhile, back in the United States, director David Brennon and Michael Connor delves into the aftermath of Jeju Island raid and watching over the footage containing that could redefine their understanding of the power of Jinwoo. Michael hands over the sealed envelope containing details about the explosion that happened at the Beru, known as Sung-Il-Han. Also learning that in Discovery, that he is Sung Ju-woo's father. The US wants to take advantage of the fact that no one has ever heard of Jinwoo and take the opportunity to have another S-rank hunter on their side and potentially risking the allyship with South Korea over this. Both men want to make sure that they can get away with this quietly. Back to Jinwoo. He leveled up. He reached level 100, and of course, he's standing over the King Ant for a shadow extraction.
Arise.
And at first it didn't work. But 2 times the charm,
Arise.
and the extraction was complete. And we end it with that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below about chapter 104 and 105. And what do you guys think about the season so far? I know it's coming to an end. And overall, how do you feel about Solo Leveling? Would it be your top 3 animes of 2025? Or is it overrated? So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.